kings and queens, welcome back to my channel. So as you all know, my name is Fantasia. On here I do loads of videos, but now we are doing the big sister recap, talking about everything in the house that we can talk about. So yesterday, Sunday, the big sister house Sierra Leone 2020, it was so beautiful, like we had so much fun and everything, even though like BBC keep going off and coming on and going off and coming on. And Zainab Sharif was on the show. She was on the Big Sister Fan Zone studio, so they had a whole conversation. Do you want to hear the gist? Do you want to hear the gist? Okay, I know you want to hear the gist. You're saying yes. So listen. So they had a whole conversation. Camera was the one hosting, and Zainab Sharif was the guest on her show. So she asked Zainab Sharif about the girls, loads of questions about the girls, and they get to like ask some fans questions and all of that. Before I dive in the details of what happened, guys, my concern, you all know I have to give my opinion. The girl have to talk with it if you say that in your opinion. It has to happen. You all know that. So I felt like even before this show, like from the last show, I felt Zainab is well to do a show that is like Love Island, like a show that is edited. So a show that can be done for the whole day and night. The producers have to film them and then take interesting parts and some other parts that are not even interesting and stuff, like to make the show go, and then edit it and then post it the other day. So like have a schedule show. So let's say they will say, okay, the show, they start 8 o'clock, and even if it's a 3-hour show, like don't make it like 50 minutes and all that. Make it more longer, because these girls are there for like all day. 3-hour show, like they just show us that 3-hour show. The host for the fan zone, so she can have opportunity to be able to do her job, which is like to give few recap of the show, and tell us the gist and be able to like listen to the fans and relate the fans message out there. So but the way the show is going, because it's a 24 hours TV show, it is rather unfortunate that cannot happen unless they stop showing the girls and then they do what they have to do. And to me, I feel that's a little bit not okay, because at the end of the day, most people want to see Zainab Sharif. They want to see Zainab Sharif talk, because Zainab Sharif is an inspiration to them. Most people want to see Camera talk, and most people want to see the girls, because most people are there to see the girls. So if the show was a bit scheduled, like that would be happening. Camera can sit down there, have a chat and everything. She can have a time, maybe let's say in the morning, and the show can show in the evening. It can be a suspense, and it can be like a time in the afternoon where when they show the like some other footage, or let's say on Sunday they can show us the unseen beats and all that. It will be so interesting if that kind of show can come to Africa. Like it will be so, because we all know the internet in Africa is not that good, and having a show running 24 hours is such a challenge. Like if the internet blow off, like people are going to keep insulting, people are going to, even though you are working, like it's going to be like you're not working, because people are going to come for you and all that. The stress is too much. So for Zainab to make a difference, I was hoping that she would come with an edited show instead of like showing us live, because it kind of get boring at some point, and people start bullying these girls. Oh, it's boring, why is she lying there, why is she this, why is she that, they there for that and they for that, because it's a 24-hour show and there's nothing to do. And sometimes when the tasks are given, the tasks are not taking more than 1 hour, so what are the girls doing? You stay one place, it's very, very hard. So it's kind of like a thing that I feel I should say it again, which I did the last time, but I didn't make a video, I just typed it. So yeah. So yes, let's talk about yesterday. So Zainab was asked about each and every girl and what she thinks about them, and to my surprise that she felt the same way that I was feeling with these girls, because when you are seeing people almost every time you feel like you know them. you feel you know them. You feel like, you know, anything they do, you feel like, yeah, I know she can do that, or I know she cannot do that. You always feel connected to them. So what she was saying yesterday, I was like literally agreeing to it, even though at some point I felt like Camera was like, you know, interrupting her, like stuff, and the way she was talking and stuff, even though at some point I thought it was not professional. But, you know, no one is perfect, as she always say, and that's true. And, you know, I was a little bit shocked hearing that Jimmy B actually went to her that, you know, she should stop the show, because I have never in my life listened to Adebayo's audios. I don't even know who Adebayo is, and I don't care to know who Adebayo is. So I've never listened to Adebayo's audio. So apparently Adebayo have been saying that Zainab Sharif, Jimmy B went to Zainab Sharif to tell Zainab Sharif to stop her show, because of course she don't have money, and her show is just a small show that, you know, she have been promising people that she will do the show, which she did not do. We all know that the show have been cancelled before because of the pandemic and everything that was happening, and that's why. And I understand where Jimmy B is coming from, but you know, when you are on one side, Jimmy B is working with AYV, you cannot come to advise the other person, because it will be like an intimidation. It will be like they send you. So it always will not show that good image, because like me talking about Majo Bona and everything is an example. Some people will feel like because it supports Majo and I make it a talk. So no, even though my intentions are clean, my intentions are real, my intentions are, you know, plain, like making things better. If the good thing come, I talk about it. If the bad things come, I talk about it. There are some people that will be like, no, because she's this, she's that. So that always happened, you know. So I feel like Jimmy B was not in the right place to do that, because of, you know, his connections to the housemate salon, you know, and everything. But I like the fact that, you know, Zainab did not cause a scene and stuff, and Zainab said she was not the one that told Adebayo, which I don't know, because at the end of the day, it's not my business, you know, who told Adebayo, who did not tell Adebayo. Adebayo is not in Sierra Leone. How did Adebayo know? So somebody might have said Adebayo, and the person, if the Adebayo is not going to show the person, what does it even matter who said it? It does not even matter who said it. The fact remains is the truth that he went there. That's what's important. It's not who said it, who did not say it. It's not important to me, you know. So yeah, you know, she spoke about that, and she spoke about, you know, the comment that people are giving. Of course, like, you know, she spoke about my girl Majo Bona, and yeah, everything that she feel, and she was even talking about, you know, are we the fans of Majo Bona? Because Connie, you're not coming for Majo, we're gonna sit down and watch you. No way, you coming for Majo, we are coming for you. Our team Majo, Team Coco, our symbol is you come for one, you come for we all. So if you come for one person, you are on to all of us. We don't care if we don't know each other. We don't need to know each other. Because of Majo Bona, we all are family. So that is how loyal we are. I just hope every other housemate in there, we have the loyal fans like that, and stop insulting other fans. Like, pay attention. Now the voting has opened, because if I'm not sure you explained yesterday that the voting has opened. To me, I was kind of like, why will the voting open? Like, you know, they said last week was a trial week, that this week is the week that the show was going to start really, really well. So I felt like the show should have started this Monday, today, which they said, they promised that they had the sound system and everything fixed for today, which I feel the show should have started today, so we see the girls and hear them properly, you know, till weekend, and then we can have the eviction and voting and everything. But then, you know, who knows, they said voting is opening and stuff, so people try voting online, and some people said they vote, so people said they don't vote, because they did not say. Communication with Zainab Sharif and the team is so poor. They just came on now, they were not on. They just came on, now that's the notification. So communication with Zainab Sharif and the team is so poor, because you know, they said the voting will start at 12. They didn't say 12 a.m., 12 p.m. Like, these things has to be, you know, very clear to people out there, because then we get the tension. You guys think you're the only one working? No, we have tensions as well. We got people asking us, 12 o'clock, see, this is not happening. We have people asking us like we are the ones that are organizing this show. So this is why we are urging you guys to make sure you give the right information, you know, so that, you know, everyone understands. So if people are asking us, it's easy for us to just, you know, forward your information to them. But even if you forward your information to them, they listen to it for hours, they don't get to like still understand. And 12 o'clock midnight yesterday, people who were trying to vote on the phone could not vote, but they were taking their card. So I don't know if the problem is with Zainab Sharif, which is Big Sister Sierra Leone, or with Orange, which is the company that the people are voting on. So they send the number to the right number that they said to vote on, and then it comes back saying that voting is closed, but they still collect their credits. And I feel that's cheating, like you don't do them things at all. And then the scratch card that was announced, that if you are on the other network, which I felt, that's when I said Zainab Sharif and Cameroon, they were not professional at all. They could not call Orange name. Like, come on, you are doing business. No matter who you are calling their name, to be able to relate your message to your clients so that you can get more clients and you can get more sales, you have to call their names. Calling Orange name does not mean that Orange is going to sue you or Orange is going to come beat you. No, call the company name. Say everyone that is with Africell, sorry, Africell, not Orange. Everyone that is with Africell, you have to download this app and be able to buy the scratch card, and that's the only way you can vote if you want to like vote. That's as simple as that. But she was like, she and most of them, they were like, anybody waiting at the other side. So anyone that is on the other network, like the other side, that we don't want to call their names. And I'm thinking to myself, like, come on, this is not a war. Like, call their names. You're a businesswoman. Relate to yourself. I was a little bit disappointed because as passionate as Zainab Sharif, as entrepreneur as she is, I was like disappointed that she could not relay that message the right way. She was like a little bit, being funny and all that. I was like, nah, you don't do that. Like, call their names, and tell your fans to vote. So we had other questions. People were asking us, how do we vote if we did Africell and all that? We have to assume that she was talking about Africell, which she was, and explain to people, which of course is not our job. It's your job, because this is your show. You've spent more money. You need to make your money. You should be able to, relay the message to your fans, to people out there that are going to support you. So yeah, and and after the show, I was so sad to hear that she lost her father. So Zainab Sharif, she lost her dad. Everyone that knows Zainab Sharif, if you've been, following her for years, her dad is one of her mentors. Like, she loved the dad to death. Like, she's so connected. I'm literally almost crying, guys. Like, she's so connected to the dad in the way that they're like best friend, and the son is so connected to the grandfather and all that. Every time when I see them, I always smile. When it's Ramadan, like, they're always together, like all this kind of thing. They take these cute pictures. I always love it. I always I'm so proud of her. So hearing that yesterday that she lost her dad, it was kind of really, really sad, because with all the show that is going on, with all the pressure that she's getting from this show, and hearing that she lost the dad, it was kind of crazy. So yesterday as well, the ladies had a debate, which, was for them to talk about their journey to the Big Sister house. Some of the ladies went straight to the point, and some of the ladies did not go straight to the point. They were like beating around the bush, or some of them did not even answer the question, which was like a little bit funny for me. I was laughing and all that, but I was so proud of some of the ladies and their stories of why they get to the Big Sister house and everything. They made us so proud. And Majabona, of course, she made me more proud, and she got even more fans yesterday because of what she talked about and how simple that she is and everything. So one of the housemaids, you guys know, I have to say the drama before I go. One of the housemaids, that is Mambalu. Mambalu had the issue before going to the house. So she one of our Sierra Leonean YouTuber and a presenter, Alice, had a little bit of drama. Alice accused her of sleeping with the husband, which one of the gossip page on Facebook, Salon Gossip, took that information and put it on the page, and they even gave us receipts. Balu was denying the whole situation, that no, I've never slept with your husband, blah 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 blah. But the pictures that was related outside said otherwise, and the screenshot said otherwise. So everybody was in shock, like, why would Balu be lying like all that? So when they asked her about her journey, that was like her headline point. She said, oh, I was bullied. Somebody lied on me that, I slept with the husband. They were cursing me on the internet. I felt left out, and I cried. Even though I know that I've seen the receipts, I was still crying. You know, that's just the kind of person that I am. Because what she was saying, the way she was saying it, even when, you know, if you have seen the receipt and everything, you know she's lying. But, you know, if you don't know, you believe her. So I was like literally crying and still typing, she's lying. Like, we saw the receipt. Like, what's wrong with the receipt? Like, what we saw? What was it? Like, you know, and all this thing. Because the husband of Alice actually, you know, accepted it. He said it was true, that he had an affair with the Mambalu, and apologized to the wife on the internet, which I feel was, you know, a good thing to do, even though you cannot be disrespecting your wife and coming to the internet to, you know, apologize and all them things. That's not cool. But hey, that's not why we are here. Let's just leave this video right here, because as I said, a lot have happened through these 2 days, and even this morning a lot has happened, but I don't want to touch on it because the video is long already. So stay tuned, subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell so your girl is coming with what happened today, because what happened today is breaking the internet and breaking my phone. I have to literally put my phone on mute for me to be able to do this video, because people are talking, people are concerned. So if you want to know what's happening and what has happened today, stay tuned to my channel. Until then, your girl will see you. For now, I will say bye-bye, and land that we love, our country Sierra Leone. Good luck to the ladies. Bye.